Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So before I even begin, I just want to say thank you to everyone who's subscribed to my channel, who's liked my other video, who's even watched my first video and just commented and just sent love to me. I just want to appreciate that and thank you so much. But today I'm going to be doing a video on 5 signs that he is he's not into you. It's like, I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna be straight up, because I feel like us girls, yeah, we just get lost. Like, just because we like a guy, yeah, we'll literally X out all the red flags that he's shown us. We'll literally eliminate all the hints that he's telling us that, babe, I'm not into you, I just want to get into you. So I'm just gonna tell you guys 5 signs why he's not into you. And yeah, but before I begin, please be sure to like, comment and subscribe. Comment if you want to see a part 2 of more signs why he's not into you, because I've got more. And if you want to see reasons why she isn't into you, then comment down below if you want that, innit? Just tell me. Okay, let's get into the video. Cool. Now, number 1, this is the first one. Okay, the first sign that my man's not feeling you, like he's not into you as much as you think he is, or he's not into you as much as you are into him. If your conversation is dead, like it's all the time, hi, what you doing, what you saying, I'm good, you good. Like if it's just dead conversation and he's not asking you, like, I'm trying to get to know you, or he's like, yeah, he's just asking how are you doing or what are you doing, yeah, but that's dead. Like, that's, if it's always that, then that's an issue, and he's just talking to you for the sake of just talking to you. Like, he doesn't want to get to know you, or he doesn't want to see you as a girl that he wants. Because I feel like boys, when they really like a girl, they really like a girl, and they're willing to do anything and anything to just make that girl his, innit? So for that to happen, he would want to get to know you, and him getting to know you means that he's gonna be asking questions about you. He's gonna learn about you. He's gonna be like, oh, what do you like to eat, how many siblings do you have, how old, like he's gonna ask questions about you, and you guys are gonna have good conversation. And I feel like if you guys' conversation is dead, then he's not it, innit? He's just not it. If your conversations are dead, he's not for you. Cool. So number 2, if your conversations are sexually based, as in you guys are always flirting, or you guys are always talking about what you guys are gonna do to each other or whatever, if that's the only thing you lot talk about, and he's not trying to get to know you, as I was saying previously, and he's giving all this hype, doing fast replies on just flirting and whatever, and that's the only thing you're doing, he only sees you for one thing. He's not trying to get to know you, he's trying to get into you, because you guys are only talking about what you want to do to each other, and he's not asking you about you. Like, he's not getting to know you. And a guy that really likes you and wants to get to know you as a person, and who's into you, you guys will flirt here and there, but that's not going to be the only thing you're going to talk about. And it's just a sign that he just wants to do things with you, and that's it. Like, he's not seeing a label, he's not seeing a relationship, he's just seeing you for one thing. That's it. Number 3, and this is the one that I feel like a lot of people argue with this. If the first time you link him is in his house, in his sitting room, on his sofa, babe, I'm so sorry. Like, if the first time you're linking him and that's where you're going, it's like, I don't think he's into you. I don't think he wants a relationship with you. I can't lie to you. I really can't lie to you. Because when you go to a guy's house, yeah, you know you're not going to be talking about the pictures on the wall. You know you're not going to be only watching TV. You know you're not going to be talking about the weather. You know you're not going to be talking about this and that. You're going to end up, like, the conclusion, like the ending of what you're going to do is you're going to just do things with him, and that's just going to spoil everything. It's going to spoil, not only spoil, but like, that's just gonna okay, like, you guys just linking in each other's houses, you're going to end up doing things like you're not creating memories. And like, yes, someone can say to you, oh, I don't have enough money to like take you out and stuff. Babe, there's so many things you could do. You guys could go to Tesco, get a cheeky meal, £3 meal deal, go to the park, do a little tutu picnic, or you can go to Nando's. I swear Nando's, the meal is like £5 each. Like, there's small things you can do. Like, people think that girls only want to go to expensive restaurants like when you go on a date. Like, there's so many things that you guys can do as a date to create a memory instead of going to each other's houses. Like, I feel like the first time when you're getting to know each other and you guys are linking each other's houses, it's just gonna mess up everything. Or more time, if he's the one who suggested it, that he just wants to do things with you, I don't think he really wants to get to know you. Because I feel like a guy that really wants, like, really likes you and really wants you to be his, I feel like he would find anything and anything to take you out and treat you. Do you get it? Because he cares about you so much, and he just wants to have a great memory with you. Not in his house. That's something that you guys would do later. So I feel like if you guys link each other's houses and that's the only thing you do, he's not seeing you as a relationship. I don't care what you say. I don't care. I don't give a heck. Like, I just think if you guys link in each other's houses the first time you're getting to know each other and linking, it's not that thing. It's not that thing. So that's number 3, yeah? Cool. Okay. Sign number 4. If his boys don't know about you, you're not the one. You're not the one, sis. Like, I'm so sorry, you're not the one. As much as everyone knows that girls, they talk about their, you know, whoever they like, whoever they're feeling with each other, boys do the same thing. Like, they do the same thing. They might not do it as much as we do, but they do the same thing. And I feel like if his boys don't know about you, then you're not important to him. You're not that girl. You're not that girl. Because, like, guys, they be like, oh, you know, I'm feeling this girl, like, she lives here, I like her, I want to take her out. Like, they will tell that to them if they have a close boy and his boy doesn't know about you. I just feel like he just doesn't like you. Because, like, it's even them ones where if you go to the same school, yeah, like, let me give you guys a scenario. If you guys go to the same school, yeah, and let's say the boy that you like, him and his boy, they're in a class. So let's say you walk in a class, yeah. If his guy's not being like, hey, yeah, that's it, girl, that's it. Like, if they're not nudging each other and being like, hey, that's it. Like, if they're not doing that, then it's just not it, okay? Like, as much as I would tell my close friend about a guy that I like or whatever, they're going to do the same thing. The reason why I'm telling my close friend is because I want to tell my friend the exciting news that I have this boy that I'm feeling. Like, I want to tell my close friend about it. I won't tell all of my friends, but if I have a close friend, I'm going to tell her. So he will do the same thing. And if he doesn't, then he doesn't see you as a special girl. Because if you were a special girl, and if you're a girl that he really likes and he really wants to be yours, he's gonna let all his emotions out and tell his boy, like, oh, listen, I'm feeling this girl, like, I like her, I want to take her out, I want to do this and that, but I don't know what I should do. Like, how should I, you know, act? Like, he's gonna tell his boy. And if he doesn't, then you're just not that girl, babe. I'm so sorry. Sign number 5 is, if he doesn't remember the little things that you guys speak about, then I don't think he cares. Like, for example, what I mean by little things is, like, if he doesn't even remember, let's say, how many siblings you have, or like, there's just important things. Like, for example, one of the most important things, like, let's say I have a boyfriend that not even a boyfriend, but a guy that I'm chatting to, one of the things I expect for him to remember, example, is my sister's names. Like, he has to remember my sister's names because those are close people to me. Do you get it? So if he doesn't remember that, if he's starting wait, what's her name again? If he doesn't remember the little things, it's an issue. Because, like, yes, one can say, oh, let's say he has bad memory or whatever. Cool, I hear that, but if you care about the girl, and if you care about what she cares about because you care about her, you're gonna want to remember to to be involved in this love or whatever. Do you get it? If he doesn't remember the little things about you, if he doesn't even listen to you, that's the issue itself. Because a guy that is into you would want to listen to you. He would want to even let you know, babe, like, I'm here, I'm listening to you. Do you get it? So if that's not it, then if he doesn't listen to you, if he doesn't remember the little things, then I don't think he's into you. But yeah, the ending of the 5 signs that he is not feeling you. And before I end this, I just want to let you guys know that, especially you females out there listening, yeah, I think we should never chase man. I feel like girls, we shouldn't chase man. Like, chasing man should not be your priority right now. You should be focusing on yourself. You should be focusing on your well-being and focusing on what you want to do. You need to pattern yourself before you can look after or even care or even look after another human being, which is a boy. So I feel like you shouldn't chase man. Like, if a guy really wants you, he will chase you. Like, he may not tell you in your face, I do not want you, but if he's showing you these little signs, then you should back away. Like, yeah, he may be the one that moved to you, but just never chase a guy. Because a guy that really wants you, when guys love, they love really, really hard. And you'll be able to know. If a guy really wants you, he will do anything in his power to get you, because there's just something about you that's so special that attracts him so much that he wants you to be his. So if he's not even consistent as well, like if he's saying, yeah, I like you, but he's not being consistent, then you should leave him. You should let him go, and just don't make boys your priority. Like, trust me, that will come later. It could come now. It could come now in your life, and it could be sweet or whatever. You guys could be in a long-term relationship and really good or whatever, cool. But I just feel like right now at this time, I feel like we shouldn't be, if you're like around 16 or whatever, it shouldn't be a priority. It shouldn't be a priority. And just learn to love yourself, because if you can't love yourself, if you're not secure in yourself, if you're not happy with yourself, then you being in a relationship will not help you whatsoever. I'm telling you for a fact. Like, if you're not secure in yourself, how can you be secure with someone else? Like, it would just be a lot for you. And that's why I feel like before you start chatting to boys, before you start being in a relationship, you need to look after yourself and be strong-minded yourself, and have standards, and keep them standards, and don't drop them standards for a boy. That's on that. That's one thing I really want to say, is never drop your standards, never compromise your standards just for a guy. Like, if he doesn't meet your standards, then tough, on to the next. Keep it stepping. I'm so sorry. Like, if you've got high standards, keep them high standards. If you can't keep up, then babe, you know. And when you're strong-minded itself, it's something that a lot of boys are attracted to. They're attracted to strong-minded girls. And I can't lie to you, if you're in this stage where you're attracted to a guy, like let's say you're in the talking stage right now, don't give in so quickly. When I mean give in, like, don't accept or don't say yes to everything so quickly. Like, what I'm basically trying to say is play hard to get, because when you play hard to get, yeah, it creates excitement in your relationship. Not in your relationship, but it creates excitement in your talking stage, because he's chasing you. Like, if you're being like, what, you have to work for it, you have to earn this, like, you doing that, you're gonna see if he really wants you or if he really doesn't. And you just playing hard to get, like, obviously when you're playing hard to get, don't play too hard to get, because that'll push him away. That means you're basically saying, I don't want you at all. But like, when you're playing hard to get, yeah, it's just exciting. Like, if you understand what I mean, you're understanding it. Because when you give in to a boy so quickly, let me give this scenario. Let's say, for example, if he says, come to my house tomorrow night, and you go, and then you go to his house and he says, let's have sex, and then you say cool, you may be about it, but you're just saying yes to everything. Even if you want to, you're just saying yes to everything. If you're doing everything so fast and everything so quickly, and you'll accept him, he's gonna think there's nothing left because you've given me everything. Like, we haven't had, there's not been, he's gonna be thinking there's no excitement, there was no excitement, I'm just gonna leave. Like you just giving everything to him so quickly, and him not working for it, he's more likely to walk away, because he's thinking, I've got everything I wanted, like she was easy, like it was quick. That's just what he's gonna be thinking. I feel like that's one of the reasons why boys could leave a relationship, because they've got everything they wanted and there's nothing left to this girl. Like, she's giving me her body, she's giving me everything, like what's next? And you need to remember that boys these days, their mindset is not, they've not fully grabbed everything, they're not fully mature. Like they just see every girl that comes their way is like a test to them. Like, they're just testing whether they like this in the girl, they like that in the girl. Then probably by when they're 25 and they've been running these tests all over these girls all their lives, they're going to figure out what they want in the girl, because they've had experiences where the girl's done this and they don't like it. So you need to remember that you can't expect a boy to be a man. You can't expect a boy to act like a man. You can't expect that at all. And basically just have zero expectations on these people, because he could do this to you one day and you expect him to act another way this day, and and he doesn't meet your expectations, and you're just gonna leave yourself angry and upset, and it's just gonna mess you up itself. So just pat on yourself and look after yourself, girl, and the right one will come one day. He may not come today, he may not come tomorrow, he may not come in the next 5 years, but he'll come soon. Just sit there, sit pretty, pat on yourself, pat on your life, do what you do that makes you happy, and without you knowing, without you asking, the guy that you wanted and the guy that really wants you and really wants to get to know you will come for you. Okay? So I hope you guys liked this video. I hope you've learned something. I hope you clocked a few hints that maybe you've been going through, or maybe you've realized that you went through. And yeah, so I'll see you in my next video. Bye.